Here is our outline for our nutcracker that we started the other day. And I didn't want to do too much because there are a lot of details that we can really add into the clothing. So let's take time today to add our details and color. Let's kind of start at the top and work our way down. I'm going to do kind of almost like a crown type thing inside of the hat. So what I'm going to do is kind of start with a triangle right in the middle. It's really tall and skinny, and make another one on that side, and then this last one kind of goes off the edge. But if you wanted to do a different design on yours, you could. And remember, these are symmetrical, so that's why I started in the middle, so I knew I have enough space on each side to make them try to look exactly the same. Okay, I'm going to work my way down, like I said, and work on the face next. So I'm going to do the eyes first. So I'm just going to do these lines that are slightly diagonal, and then put a, kind of like you think about a smile underneath it, or a big curved line. And then I'm going to put a circle inside, and then another circle inside of that for the eye. And I will repeat that over here. And I'm going to give him some eyebrows, so if you wanted to make yours curved, you could. I'm going to have mine kind of follow the eye line here, so it's on an angle. So it's wider on one side and skinnier on the other, so you can see it's a long, skinny triangle. And I will repeat that over here. Okay, and I'm going to put just kind of like a rectangle for the nose. It's like a big block. And I am going to give him a mustache. You don't have to, but I am going to. So for the mustache, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to start with a small circle, and I'm going to color this in with a Sharpie. So if you are not going to use a Sharpie, you might want to try to draw light so you can erase some of this. Underneath the circle, I'm going to make a big kind of curved line like a smile. Then on the top of the circle, I'm going to curve down until I get to the end, so it gets skinnier as it goes. And then I'm going to color that in. So there's one side of the mustache. I'll do the same thing over here. So I start with a circle, and then at the bottom of the circle, I'm going to curve down and up like I'm drawing a smile. And at the top of the circle, I'm going to curve down until I get to the end of my line, so it tapers off, so it's skinnier. Fix it. Okay, so there's his mustache. So I'm going to give him some hair, and again, you guys can kind of decide how you want to do this. So you can kind of make a big curve down and round, or we could use zigzag lines. I think I'm going to use zigzags. So these zigzags are going to be kind of curved, like so. Okay. Now let's work on some jacket details. Now there are so many things we could do here, but I'm going to kind of keep it simple. But if you want to really elaborate, you can. I guess before I do my jacket, I'm going to give this guy a little beard. We saw in the video that they put that beard there to kind of cover up all that extra space. So I'm going to use kind of similar zigzag, so it's kind of curved. Okay, so now he's beard. Now let's do the jacket. So I'm going to just do a couple buttons connected with a long line, and because my beard comes down so far, I'm going to have to break up that line for this first one. So here's the buttons, and then they would connect. Imagine they were going all the way through. There we go. So these, because the jacket's getting skinnier, they're going to come closer together. Like so. I'm also going to give it a few details down here. So kind of the bottom of the jacket, how it kind of curves around. I'm going to draw that, just a curved line. And maybe I'll do a second one so I can maybe color that a second color. Just kind of give it an extra little detail. I think the belt, I'm going to put a couple lines here and then a rectangle to show the belt buckle. And for the sleeves here, I'm going to give them kind of some tassels coming down, so I'm just going to use rectangle shapes to do that. Here we we go. But you guys could do something different. They're kind of like shoulder pads, kind of dangle down. I'm going to put some lines in here, just kind of give it some more color, and then when I add color with my crayons or colored pencils, it just gives me a place to do something a little extra to break up the solid color of the jacket. And for the legs, he's going to be wearing boots, so I'm going to put kind of a curved line up here, and these are tall boots. And then I'm going to put a curved line down here, so like I'm drawing a rainbow. So this is like the top of the boots, like where the feet are, or your toes are. And then I'm going to add some lace details where they ties up his shoe. So I'm going to use X's stacked on top of each other. So X on top of an X on top of an X. So they all connect. So I'll do that again. So X. So you start your next one right at the end, so they connect. Okay, so here is my nutcracker drawn in detail, and now I'm going to color it, and when you color yours, you can color it however you want. So I think I might go a little non-traditional here, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Well, I finished drawing and coloring my nutcracker, and I just wanted to give you a little preview of what it looks like, and I hope you like it. But like I said before, you guys can do any colors you want. I used a combination of marker and colored pencils, so you guys can mix and match stuff if you want to. And I kind of did a couple little details I'll tell you about. I just took a pink colored pencil and drew little circles to show the rosy cheeks, similar to how we saw in the video. And, ooh, I forgot to color the stand, so I would color that too. And if you wanted to also think about a background, you could draw things in the background, maybe some like kind of gumdrops or candy canes or snowflakes or something, or whatever you guys can think of that you would like to do. I can't wait to see your drawings. Have fun with them, and make sure you upload them to Seesaw or Artsonia.